Testing 1, 2, 3. I want to see if you all can hear me. I think I got something going. I hear something. What I want to do is, hold on, I got a little feedback going. I know many of you, some people are looking at my jersey saying, his brother got on a Dallas Cowboys jersey. Oh, my mercy. Boy, I tell you. Y'all know I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. But don't let that get you distracted. I want to do some songs of aspiration. And I've been a musician for all of my life since I think I was about 8 or 9 years old when I first started playing. And I am now, I think about it, you can tell when you start getting old, you have to think about how old you are. It's a shame. Who would have knew that at 56 years old, I'd have to stop and think, how old am I? Been in the world for so long, you lose track, you lose sight of who you are and your name and so forth. But I want to do some songs of aspiration. And in today's time, many people, especially musicians, have gotten away from doing songs of aspiration and songs that we grew up on that kind of gave us a little encouragement and fortitude. Okay, I remember my dad, the late Bishop C.W. Cotton, was saying that he had a problem with he called it temporary music. So what I want to do is I want to do some songs of aspiration. So one song that's coming to my mind is this one. I don't know how else it's gonna come off, but I'm gonna try my best to see. And you all tell me if you can identify the song, you can recognize the song. know if you can recall what that song is, then put it down in the comments. But that's an old song I learned when I was a minister of music at, let me see, the mic is in my face here. Can I move it this way? Oh, I see what's going on the stand. I want you to be able to see. Okay, let's try that. Is that better? Okay. When I was minister of music at Christian Tabernacle, it used to be Christian Tabernacle Friendly Community Church of God in Christ. That was pastored by the late Bishop R.T. Jones Sr. and Mother Georgiana Jones, and the pastor today there now is R.T. Jones Jr. So I learned that playing under them, and I probably didn't do it any justice, but they taught me to learn the appreciation for hymns when I was playing for them as a assistant minister of music under the minister of music was Joseph Wally, who, if many of you probably have heard of him. He is an international musician, and I believe at one time he was married to Kim Burrell, but I think they are now divorced now. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. But so I was a minister of music there, and I learned a lot of different hymns that we played. Here's another one. Short song, but that's all there is to that song. There is a bomb. Make the wounded whole. There is a bomb. She used to do those anthems and turn anthems to that song, and when she would do those anthems, the choir would just come out and just sing and hold the notes over, and it was just such an awesome feeling. Bishop O.T. Jones Jr. How you'll never forget how to play that. And I don't play that too often, but I used to play that. That was the central theme of the Church of God in Christ. Written by the founder of the Church of God in Christ, Bishop C.H. Mason. Bishop Mason had a song he used to sing 2 years ago like this. Let's see if I change the key. That's gonna be too low for me. Oh, oh, sweet wonder. Oh, sweet wonder. Now, I sing the songs using the true names of the Father and the Son. So I don't, back in the day I used to, but since I've graduated in my knowledge, Yahshua, the Son of Yah. Adore him. Oh, how I adore him. Yahshua, the Son. Oh, yeah. Then Bishop would say yes. Got to end the song with yes. 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 Yeah. Man, you couldn't play in the Church of God in Christ if you could play that song. I mean, they would just sit you down. I remember years ago when I was playing at Holy Temple Church of God in Christ, 60th and Callow Hill. Bishop O.T. Jones used to love him some hymns. And I remember one time there was a musician on the organ. And I was a member, but I was sitting in the audience. And Bishop had got up to speak. And the guy was playing, the contemporary gospel music. And so Bishop looked over at me. He said, "Get me somebody on that organ that can play." That's what he was talking about, somebody that can play the hymns. Now, my father, the late Bishop Cotton, he used to sing a lot of hymns too. And one of the songs he sang was this one here. Let's see, I gotta get the right key. I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses. And the voice I hear calls me, oh, so near. The sun of yon is calling. And if y'all know that, sing it with me. He walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own. And the joy that we hear as we tarry there, none ever has ever known. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own. And the joy that we hear as we tarry there has never, has ever, ever known. Has ever, never known. me. He touched me. And oh, the joy that flooded my soul. Oh, something happened, and now, I know he touched me. He touched me. He touched me. And made me whole. I remember a song that always sticks out to me, and it's not really a hymn, but it's a, I guess you could call it an anthem, and it goes way back in the 90s. I'm gonna play a little. I'm not gonna sing. I'm gonna play it. No, I'm kidding. Oh man, I tell you, it's nothing like the old songs. The old songs, this new stuff, make you want to dance and pop and drop it like it's hot. Woo! But there's no revelation. There's no wholeness in it. There's no soundness in it. And one thing I would say about the old saints, they wasn't worldly. They didn't have a whole lot of knowledge. One thing that they knew, not to bring the world in the church, right? But the world has crept in. And we can't tell the difference today between the songs, spiritual songs, and songs of the world. Anybody nowadays can come in and can sing songs and don't have to have a spiritual life at all. Let's say, I'm trying to think of a song. I'm gonna bring you a up-to-date one. I'm gonna try to play it. He was there all the time. He was there all the time. He was waiting patiently. That's too high for me. In line, in line, in line. Oh, 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 oh. Matty Moss Clark used to say that. Oh, 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 oh. And James Moore, the late James Moore, used to say, that's too high, I can't do it. He was there. Oh. He used to sing it in a different key. He was there all the time. He was there. Oh. Nobody can sing this song like James Moore, though. I don't care. I heard people sing it all the time, all the time, all the time. Waiting patiently. He had that little thing he used to do. And in line, in line, in line, in line, in line, in line. He would reach way back, grab his head. Man, that cat was. Woo! He was there. He was singing in a strange key. He can go like this key. He was there. I don't know how he could do it if I'm going back to the rest key. He's one brother that, boy, when it comes to singing, he can never be replaced. And I had the opportunity to know him personally. We used to hang out at the convocations many years ago when I was younger. I remember the last time he came to Philly to Holy Temple, 60 McCall Hill. And he died shortly after that. And he came in there and sang that song. You have people in your life sometimes that are inspirational, that sing, and they put something in us as far as to in our musicianship. Another person that was inspirational, I never knew him personally, but he did come to Christian Tabernacle when I played there. That was sing the song. I'm gonna play his song, and y'all know who I'm talking about when you hear this song. Y'all know I'm talking about now, right? That was one of my inspirations. Another inspiration, he is still living, and I have to give him credit because he was inspirational in me with the piano sound. That was none other than Richard Smallwood. crazy when I was in college. I had a moment there. I used to play the intro for the choir and stuff, right? The choir would, woo, it took me back. The choir would look at me like, when the brother gonna get finished playing the intro? He taking over. Also give credit to one of my other inspirations, and it was Daniel Hawkins, man. Woo! I don't know, he get that jazz sound, so I was kind of mixing a little bit of different people, because I like different people, different things, and he would do chords like this. Make a chord, I mean, like that. He would just make a chord. He had those passing tones going there. He was it. Let me see if I can think of a song he did. Progression like that. lot of the little things that I do, the little progressions, like this one. I got it from Danny Hawkins. He always did like that right there. Stuff like that, I got it from Danny Hawkins. Suspense type chord. And my teacher years ago, my choir director, a minister of music, Kitty Parham, used to get on me all the time. She said, just stick to the song. She liked to keep stuff simple, but I used to hear stuff. And my choir director, and I want to give credit to him, he said to me one day, he said, Charlie, he said, you hear chords. And that's none other than Mr. John E. Wilson, the high school choir, Kent County High School gospel choir. We had a gospel choir that was second to none. Let's do a little tribute to him right quick. 40 years old. That was one of the first songs I learned how to play. This is his daughter's. I think she's. I don't know if she's still on or not. But, Arthur Parham. I just came to me that song that. A lot of these songs are so old. I'm trying to go back in my mind and remember. It was a song that I used to play with them, and. We became tight after that, and he had a choir, second to none. I mean, they could sing. And man, what is the name of this song? Oh man, I just had on the tip of my tongue. It'll come back to me in a minute. But he was also notorious for "My Hope Is Built on Nothing Less." Singing it. This builds Sing, 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 sing. Sing, 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 and sing. Sad. I'm out of energy now. But just songs of the aspirational songs. I just want to inspire the few people that have tuned in. Sometimes sometimes you gotta reach back. You gotta reach. Like my wife always teases me. Sometimes you gotta reach back, not reach back, reach back. You gotta reach back and get them old songs. Bring and pull you up out of that muck and that miry clay. Cause some people, you gotta hold on, as the old mother used to say back in the day. You gotta hold on with a bulldog grip. Andre Crouch was another inspiration of mine. He did a song. Always remember. Now, like I told you, I use the true names now. Yahusha. Yahusha. Always remember Yahusha. Daniel Hawkins chord. Always keep. Always keep. Always keep. Person to give credit to, and he's still living today, and he's one of the few outstanding gospel choirs that still singing today. Gospel choirs have faded away, but he's still hanging around. That's none other than I call him Tricky Ricky, Ricky Dillon. But I never forget, it was a song that I played, and it kind of it was prior to me moving to Chicago, and it was the beginning of me adopting to a new sound, which was a Chicago sound. And so some of which you hear me, some of my progressions, you hear a little bit of that Midwest Chicago sound. So it was a song. It goes something like this. live from YouTube, and let's see, is it 2 or 3? 2 people looks like, and on Facebook. Let's see, Facebook Live. I don't know who's left there, but I just want to thank you for tuning in, and prayerfully, and prayerfully you, oh wow, I'm way down on the ground. I got to raise my chair up. Prayerfully you enjoyed to see who's anybody left live on live stream. I don't see anybody live on Facebook, but the 2 people that's there, I want to thank you for joining us, and the camera's over here. Thank you for joining us, and prayerfully you enjoyed my little bit of rendition of the songs Aspiration. Please pardon the mistakes in this mistakes. I've been out of the loop for a long time. But I still remember a lot of things, and that I want to also give credit as I close out on this session is to someone who was special to me many years ago, and we lost him through a car accident, and that was the late Reverend Dr. Timothy Wright from the Brooklyn, New York. We came in contact many years ago through my Bishop O.T. Jones Jr. and another brother who we kind of lost contact with, and that is hey, I got hey, sister Nidia, love you, sis. And to I was saying to a brother that I haven't seen in many years, and that's brother Willie T. Phillips. We used to travel down through the years doing gospel music workshops with and many people we crossed in our passing. Donnie McClurkin, and remember Craig Hayes, and the gospel choir in New Jersey. I don't know if they're still singing or not, but a lot of those groups, we kind of touched, cross paths, and so forth. So wanted to just say that to him. Many years that we've shared, and so forth. So, and of course, all of my Kojic family, some that have gone on and some that are still remaining today. Of course, my long lost family, the Clark sisters. We were supposed to connect many years ago when Mom Mattie Moss was living, and I kind of got afraid because it was cold, and Detroit was too cold for me, so I was like, I'm not going to go move to Detroit. It's colder than Philly. So that's my long lost family there. The Clark sisters, Twinkie, Karen, Dorinda, and Jackie. And so I just wanted to just share a little some music to inspire you. Also, too, so many people that may stumble across this video, so I want to kind of like give some shouts out to some people who may just stumble across this. And Cowboys, how about them Cowboys? Anyway, Alexander Ingram, now we call him Al, was very inspirational to me. I was an assistant to him many years back in the early 90s, 80s actually. And to Andrew Ford, who's no longer with us. He was an inspiration and a good brother. He used to always encourage me, He used to always encourage me. Him, man, I can go on. His brother, Stephen Ford, exceptional musician. Awesome. And Buddy Crosby from over in West Philly. Man, we go back, and I don't know about his whereabouts. It's been so many years since I've seen him and been in that circle. But Buddy Crosby used to be over off of Girard Avenue, and so him in that circle. So I'm just grateful for allowing me to pass through so many great people. And so, and then I didn't name everybody that touched my life, that came in my path as far as to in the music arena, but there are a lot more people that have crossed paths with. Darius Brooks is, we crossed paths, and he's been. I was assistant under him in Chicago. Under Darius Brooks, he's a writer, songwriter for the late Milton Brunson and Thompson Community Singers, and also let's see. It's so many. I know I'm leaving somebody out. So please, if I left you out, I've been out the Kojic circle for 20 years, and so a lot of people names and so forth I forgot, but we crossed paths. I mean, back in the day when I played, that was what we did. We came in to play. We didn't come in to play games. We came in to play the music. And that's what we did. We played the music and we had us a good old time. So let's see, I've been on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I got that one viewer that's viewing me. So, but no one has commented anything here on the YouTube. I got some people, my cousin on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure I only have one person left. I think that's my sister Arnia. But be that as it may, I'm going to not let this be the first and last time, and I'm streaming for those of you that are on Facebook. I'm streaming on my other channel, not on my main primary channel. This is a channel where people that knew me back in the day can find me, and I've never hid from anyone. I'm here. I may appear to have been lost, but I'm well alive. I'm kicking, swinging, and all the above. So I love you all, and I appreciate you joining in. And if you come later on and see this, I made mention to my bishop, late Bishop O.T. Jones, a man who I had great respect for, who pushed me into my place of position where I was supposed to be at the time. And so that's the circle that I came out of, the Church of God in Christ. Of course, my dad, the late Bishop C.W. Cotton, who was a very great inspiration to me. And before he passed, we had a great conversation. He shared some things with me that stuck with me, that has pushed me to the next level in my ministry, and that's why I'm where I am today. So, be that as it may, I love you all. Make sure you all see that when it's on this side here. You want y'all to see that star. I'm a dedicated Cowboys fan, and I know some of y'all have problem with the Cowboys, haters and not congratulators, but hey, we have a record. We have 5 rings, and we haven't done anything since the 90s, but be that as it may, we've done enough, right? So we're not going to let go, because we, as the commentators say, we haven't been relevant since the 90s. We will always be relevant, because why? We're America's team. So that's all I'm going to share. I'm done. I'm going to shut this video down and get me something to eat. And I want you all to enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll talk. And maybe I'll come back again next Sunday, and we'll do another rendition of the songs of Aspiration. But so much has happened in my life that has pushed me into the place of praise, and I'll share my testimony on the next video. Until that time, I want to say shalom, shalom, shalom to